Welcome back to Bottom
Welcome back
Tier.
to Bottom Tier. We are still in the factory.
Yes, we are.
We're gonna go down to Goblin Town.
We are. We're going into the motherland. The German army march. No, sorry, that's Sabaton.
That's Sabaton. Though that is acceptable.
That's Sabaton lyrics.
Sabaton is awesome. So
you got a plasma gun. Let me guess, that's for Science Girl, right?
yes, and it occasionally uses stop.
Oh, neat.
I think it only does it on machines.
Well, hey, man, that works.
Door lock system Zabi operational.
Yes. All right.
Oh shit! I did it backwards. Whoops. I'm not used to this controller.
Man, don't worry. We're gonna get in there. So what are we actually trying to do? Because I've been so busy, like, thinking about everything but this
Praising
game.
Tom Hanks.
Well, no, we did that last episode. What actually are we supposed to do? I mean,
I'm
Tom
supposed
Hanks
to enter this
always,
password.
like, in all things you do, Tom Hanks. Like, in all things. Everybody knows. It's in the Bible, Jason, in all things.
There we go.
In all
I had it
things.
backwards.
In all things.
In all things, Tom Hanks.
In all things, give Hanks. Like, that's so...
Hashtag give Hanks.
Yeah, so that's... I mean, that happens.
But we're in a factory trying to power up that building we were in so we can get to the gate.
Ah, I see.
And
Okay.
leave. It's like, sort of like Quantum Leap. We're hoping the next leap will be the leap home.
Oh, that's great, man. You know what my favorite thing about Quantum Leap is? Possibly my favorite thing about Quantum Leap is an American science fiction television series that originally aired on NBC for 5 seasons. That's possibly my favorite thing. I love that it ran from March 1989 to May 1993. And it was created.
You've never actually seen Quantum Leap, have
And
you?
it was created by Donald V. Belisario. Look, Jason, I love the acting efforts of Scott Bakula as Dr. Sam Beckett as much as the next man.
You actually didn't watch the show, did you?
My biggest fear is that someone will get the impression that I'm reading the Wikipedia page and that I'm not actually, like, reciting from memory all of the things I know about the wonderful television program Quantum Leap.
This part's the really sad part.
Do you know what my other favorite thing about Quantum Leap is? Probably the contents. Because you've got the premise, casting characters, development and production.
Abobo is defective.
You just sandbagged this joke.
I can't help it. It's like one of the saddest parts in the game. Like, they beat the shit out of Robo.
Why did they beat the shit out of Robob?
Out of Robobo, because he's, according to the rest of his line, defective.
Oh, is that
and
because
they
he's
say
not a
his
murderer?
purpose is to destroy humanity and not help humanity. So they're gonna pummel him
Oh wow, they are.
stupid.
They're
So
really...
we don't have him for this boss fight.
Why don't you, like, stop being a baby back buttermilk bitch and get in there and help him?
We're about to, like, freak out and obliterate some robots.
Now, when you say freak out, do you mean freak out in, like, the normal context, or are we talking about, like, a Warner Brothers Animation Studios type of scenario?
Well, it was actually referring to the 1970s song.
Oh, freak out.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
yes, that's what I was referring to.
I'm familiar. I didn't know if you were going to get trapped inside the internet and get lost in cyberspace, where you will turn into where you turn into the Freakazoid, strong and super quick. He drives those villains crazy
because he's a lunatic.
Yes, and I was really, oh no, a Bobrobo. Now take care of the intruders. You take care of his dick.
You'll be the one who is taken care of, you balls lickers.
It will be you.
That one sort of got away from me,
the
but,
balls
you know.
lickers.
But they will be the one who are the balls lickers.
Jason, you're old enough to have seen Quantum Leap. What is your favorite?
Yes.
What is your favorite thing about Quantum Leap?
I really liked the premise of the show that he just gets, like, lost in, like, time. And he winds up inside someone else's body, and he has to try and, like, make things right with no real knowledge of what's going on. Because something's always wrong.
Well, yeah.
It's always, like, the worst place to be.
He's setting right what once went wrong. Yes,
Yes.
I remember from that Family Guy skit they did about it.
Yeah, basically.
Which is really
That was
the
actually
only...
pretty... It was a pretty faithful
except for the part where
reference to the show.
Except for the part where it was Jesus who was doing it.
Or the part where he said, work the shaft.
Yeah, that probably didn't happen as much on the show. Probably not as many times or as much shaft working went on as one might suspect.
Maybe behind the scenes. I mean, I hear Scott Bakula was probably maybe a pimp.
But probably not on camera though. Like I shudder to think,
absolutely not.
Like if you want to keep that PG-13 rating, you have to that TVYA, you have to really avoid working the shaft on camera.
Now we're gonna fix a Bobo, bro, one more time.
All right, fantastic. I've realized something about myself yesterday, like something that I never really realized. You know how people get lost reading Wikipedia? Like they just click through articles for hours and hours, learning shit they never.
I'm one of those people.
Like learning shit they never ever wanted to know about the planned 6th season of the TV show The Nanny. Like you know those people.
But you wanted to know about that.
Well, I did, but I'm that person. But I get lost on Rap Genius, like for hours. Just really, the only way I can think to say it is like Clockwork Oranging myself, like to rap lyrics, and that might be why I'm an encyclopedia of rap lyrics.
For me, I get lost looking at comic book stuff.
I get lost chaining myself to furniture and holding my eyes open with what are essentially cut wire whisks and making myself watch things. Sarah does that, but with cringe videos. I do that with binge marathons of 1990s cartoon series and rap lyrics. And that's really...
Okay, some shit's about to go down.
Okay, we were kind of in the middle.
Hang on to your shorts.
Kind of in the middle of a discussion there. What's about to go down?
We're about to go to the end of time.
Oh, great. Cool.
Because only 3 people at a time can travel through time because
except
arbitrary reasons.
We just went with 4.
Yes.
But that's bad. We went with 4, and only 3 can do it, you said.
Well, they didn't know that.
Is that why we ended up here? Because we brought 4?
Yes. But for me, it's like I'll look up a comic book character just because I want to remember something.
Yes.
And then, like, 3.5 hours later, I've read about every member of every team they've ever been on.
Yes. I do the same thing, but mostly just with Susan Sarandon.
You only Wikipedia Susan Sarandon.
Yeah, that's the only... If you check my browser history, it's literally the only Wikipedia article I've ever read.
I would believe that.
Yeah, only things... It's like 6 degrees of Susan Sarandon. Like, only things that she's been in. If her name is not on the Wikipedia article, I'm not reading it. I'm sorry. It's not worth it for me for whatever reason I invented for this joke. Like, just... I kind of lost the plot a little bit.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Jason, you're one to talk. You fucking make donations to the Wikipedia fund under the name of deceased actor Marlon Brando. Is he deceased? I don't know if I just, like, miscredited him.
I think he is.
I don't know. I'm gonna look now. I'm gonna violate my I'm gonna violate my Wikipedia policy and look at a page that does not contain the text Susan Sarandon.
We're gonna save. Oh, we get magic here too.
Yes, he
We
died.
finally get magic.
For anyone who's curious, he died at the age of 80 in 2004. So yeah, okay. Oh, respiratory failure. That sucks. That's a shitty way to go. All right, so we need to fight Specchio? Is that what we're gonna do?
Kind of. He's gonna teach us magic, then we're gonna fight him.
I see. And what are our chances of success in this encounter?
Pretty good. Though I think he's actually up a stage from when...
Don't progress any farther, because it's time for that sweet, sweet next time on Bottom Tier.
Hey everybody, let us know what you thought of today's video down in the comments below. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and make sure you hit subscribe so you never miss a new episode.